Okay, we're going to show how to do these imaginary numbers, and we're going to use the calculator. We're going to do the work without a calculator first. So first off, we have to do this here. You cannot square root a negative number. So what we do is this. I have a Cyclops up here because he has one eye, and we're going to call it, we're going to pull an eye out. We're a trained professional and do not do this except for in math terms. And what that means is this here. Basically, I is an imaginary number when squared equals -1. So obviously, if it's squared equals -1, the square root of it would be I. So I can pull the negative sign out by simply putting an I right here. So I did that to here, and I'm also going to do it to this other problem here. Now then, I can square root 49, which is 7, and I can square root 9, which is 3. And here the parentheses are just showing that this is one term and that's another term, but they're adding. So I can add the things that are alike, like the 5's and 5's, and the -7i. So I end up with this 10 minus 4i as an answer. But what I want to show you is this. If you go to your calculator, you can type in some numbers here. The problem is you cannot do this here, though, right here, with the negative numbers in it. But you can do this. Once I pull the I out, I can type this in right here. So let's do that. Let's put a parentheses, and let's do 5 minus, and notice I is the second period. I put an I there, and now I'm going to put second square root 49, arrow out, and close that parentheses. Plus parentheses 5, and this time it's a what? Plus, I need my I, second I, and second square root 9, arrow out, close the parentheses, enter, and notice it also says what? 10 minus 4i. Wow, really cool. So, let's go look at our next problem here. Alright? This one's a multiply. Well, the same thing. First thing I need to do is pull the I out. I have Bugs Bunny there because one thing rabbits can do is multiply, so he's going to help us out. And so first thing is pull the I out. Notice I pulled that negative out. I'm also going to do it here. And now then, I know the square root of 16 is what? 4. That makes this one plus 4i, and that one makes that one minus 4i. And this is a FOIL. This is where you get Bug's help. Take the first term times the first term, so 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times -4i is -8i. And 4i times 3 is positive 12i. And then your last term is a -16i squared. Now here's what's nice. I can add these two together, but I squared, you cannot have more than one I, because think about it, I squared by definition is some number that equals -1. So if I have an I squared, I can make it -1. Well, -1 times -16 is going to make that positive 16. This -8 plus 12i is going to be 4i, and 6 plus 16 is 22 plus 4i. All right, awesome. Now then, let's check it out with the calculator. And once again, I cannot type in the -16, it will not work. But once I get the I out, I can do this here. So let's put my parentheses. Okay, you definitely need the parentheses on this one. All right, parentheses. 2 plus, and I'm going to do that second I, and I can do second square root 16, make sure to arrow out, parentheses close, parentheses open a new one, 3 minus second I, second square root 16, make sure to arrow out, close the parentheses, oops, I don't have parentheses there, I've got it set up, enter, and it tells me 22 plus 4i. So the calculator will even do those features now. Wish I had that when I was in school.